U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan in the state of New York, city of Manhattan, ruled last week that the upcoming jury for the Eugene, Carroll assault and defamation trial that Donald Trump will be facing beginning on April 25th, by the way, that jury is to remain 100% anonymous, according to an order from Judge Kaplan late last week. And the reason that Judge Kaplan cited for keeping the jury anonymous, not just their names, their employers, everything about these people's histories, so that nobody can know who these people are. And the judge says he has to do this to protect them from Donald Trump's attacks, which in turn could lead to his supporters threatening or perhaps committing horrible things against these particular individuals. Let me read this. And I love that he's using Trump's own actions against him. This is brilliant. Mr. Trump repeatedly has attacked courts, judges, various law enforcement officials, and other public officials, and even individual jurors in other matters. If jurors' identities were disclosed, there would be a strong likelihood of unwanted media attention to the jurors, influence attempts, and/or of harassment or worse of jurors by supporters of Mr. Trump. So Judge Kaplan, after witnessing everything that happened last week, of course, with Donald Trump's attacks on Alvin Bragg, his attacks on other prosecutors, the attacks of dehumanizing them, calling them animals, say they're working for lunatics. At one point, he called Alvin Bragg a psychopath that hates the USA. So the judge was like, listen, I have to protect these people because their ruling, right, their decision will basically tell us whether or not the former president of the United States assaulted a woman in a dressing room in a department store in the 90s. This is a big one. These jurors could hold Donald Trump's fate in their hands. Now, to be clear, this is not a criminal trial. The statute of limitations on the criminal side has passed. So he will not and cannot go to jail for this. But if they rule against Trump, these jurors, they're basically saying, yeah, he did this. And that is going to be a blow to Donald Trump's reputation that should, I can't guarantee it, but it should turn off every non-MAGA hat wearing person in this country. Therefore, making it to where he could literally never win another election, probably not even get business deals because of what that ruling will label him forever. So it is important that these people stay anonymous. And here's what gets me too. This kind of pisses me off. The Associated Press, the Daily News in New York, they're furious. They say, this isn't fair. We need to know the names of these people. Even though the judge literally said in the ruling, like, hey, if we reveal their names, they might get killed. And the Associated Press like, well, that's outrageous. I want to print their names. I support good journalism. I wish we had more real journalism here in the United States. But those people's names is not relevant to any story that you might write about them. Like, why are you so desperate to be able to expose these people, possibly putting them in harm's way, Associated Press? That makes no sense. Because who they are is not relevant to the story. The defense, the prosecution, they will get to interview these people. They will know who they are. They will know if biases exist. They go through jury selection, so it's not like keeping them anonymous means you're going to get a whole group of progressives who just hate Donald Trump. The defense gets a say in this. So therefore, as I said, their names are irrelevant. So it's disgusting that the Associated Press would be out there blasting this decision as somehow unfair when all the judge is trying to do is protect these people from the horrible things that Trump's supporters would likely do to them. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.